everyone, my name is Sripati Venkatesh, the regional trader. Yesterday I posted one video and it was the analysis on price action, how exactly I do analysis on various stocks and how I select stocks and how I take trades and how I make money. So that was the topic of yesterday's video. So today I'm making another video since today is Friday, since the week is complete. So I wanted to make another video. I want to make multiple videos in episodes. So I'm making this second episode video on price action and breakouts. Okay, so today I have added multiple stocks into my watch list, and all of those stocks met my setup conditions and I actually added them into my watch list. And today I will share with you guys how I actually did analysis and did all these stocks perform well, or how many gave a breakout, how many actually failed, and how many did not do anything. So that's the main purpose of this particular video. And I'm really happy that the kind of response that I got for the previous video. I would love to have similar sort of a response for this video as well. And before I could start, I would like to mention that I'm not a SEBI registered professional, and this is only my strategy, and this is how I actually take trades and make money in stock market. So this is absolutely not a recommendation or a signal to anyone, right? I am sharing this information to just make sure that people who are struggling to actually understand price action or trying to make profits in the market, it could be of a help for them. So that is the only purpose I'm actually sharing this. Also to actually share price action methods with everyone who are interested in market, who would actually come and trade. Okay, so let's start off, and first we will go one by one. I want to make this video little short. I don't want it to be a very long video, so I'll quickly actually go through all the stocks. So this is one of the stock that I had it in my watch list. So it actually gave a breakout from a lower time frame and a higher time frame, and it gained about more than 10%. It gave about 19% in just 2 days. So this is one of the options stock, and this gave about 19% in just 2 days, right? Even if with cash you could have made 19%. All right, so this is another stock, that is NBCC India, and this also actually gave a breakout, and in 2 days it gave about 7.5% returns. All right, and PNB, I think this is from the last week, and this actually gave a really nice returns of 25%. This is the last month, by some, I think by mistake I've added it into this list. Let me remove this. Okay, now we have Asian Paints. Asian Paints gave about 5.5% in 2 days, and Persistent Systems gave a breakout, and it gained about 5.81%, right? And Mankind Pharma is also one of the stock, and it gave about 8.5%, almost 2.5 days, right? So all these stocks that I'm actually doing analysis and I'm showing you how it performed are stock options, all right, which are mid and combination of mid and large cap stocks. All right, so this is one of the stock that I discussed in the previous video, that I missed to take a trade. I underestimated this particular stock, thinking that the stock is not doing from a very long time. I thought it will not perform properly, it will actually retrace, but it actually did good. It gave about 12% in just 3 days. In 3 days, 12.5% gain. It's amazing. Then we have MCX, Multi Commodity Exchange of India, This, I think it's from a previous week. Yeah, this is from a previous week. It is given about 11%. Not bad, but considering the volatility in the commodity market in the world because of the war, because of Trump, Iran, US, Israel, it has given decent returns, if you ask me, right? And this is one of the trade that I missed from yesterday. Laura's lab. This gave about 10% in 4 days. Yesterday also I had an opportunity to get in, but I didn't because the break what had already given, so I don't enter when it is already out of my setup zone, so I didn't enter. And this gave about 8.5% in 2 days. Pidilite Industries, right? And yeah, this one CG Power. Yesterday I wanted to enter, but I didn't get a chance. So this has given about 4.5%. Okay, and let me tell you guys, whatever stocks that I'm showing you guys which have given breakout will not continue in the coming weeks or coming days. Do not consider this as an opportunity and try to enter on Monday. You will lose money. Okay, this is not a recommendation, this is not signal. I'm just trying to share my trades and how I actually do the analysis and how I actually predict the stocks moving, so that you can understand something and you can actually utilize that with your setup. Okay, if anybody wants to learn price action and this particular strategy, I have mentioned my WhatsApp group and Telegram group link in the description. You can click on that and join that group. Okay, and I'm more than happy to help you guys in learning, teaching you how price action works. This is only for day trading, okay? But I have strategies for intraday. I also have strategies on scalping, how you can actually do scalp on index like Nifty, Sensex, and Bank Nifty, and you can also actually do intraday on many stocks like small cap and mid cap stocks, and I can teach you guys all that. But I would recommend people to not to get into scalping or intraday, because end of the day it's a zero sum game. You'll not make money because you'll be paying a lot of charges and taxes, because as you all know that recently STT was increased by significant number of percent, right? So it's not that favorable. So I would suggest you to actually stick to swing trading, or probably day trading. Day trading, what happens is you take a position tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you close it, or same day you can also close it. So which is much far better than other setups, and you'll also make decent money compared to intraday or any other concepts. Okay, so I have about 54 stocks from last week, and I made decent money. I didn't enter into all the stocks because you cannot enter. See, this is one of the failure. See here, it's a very good example. Here it actually failed, it retraced, and here purely people who entered thinking that it gave a breakout. It went up by 2.5% and then it fell. It fell by like 1.5%. Then again, it is consolidating. In options, what happens is if the price doesn't move fast towards one direction, you will lose money, right? Um, for example, you take a trade today and the price moves towards your target after 15 days, right? Like for example, 5% it moved. Even after it moved 5%, you will be under loss, because in options there's something called option Greeks, there's something called theta decay, right? So as the price spends time to actually move further, your premium price will drop, meaning it will erode and you will lose the money. Okay, just think like you have a ice cube in one particular mug, couple of ice cubes, and if I ask you to go half a kilometer far and pass it to somebody else, um, just imagine that ice cube will not remain the way it should be when I actually passed it to you. It will melt, right? Similar, because it melts, because the time that you're going to take to actually give it to that other person who is half a kilometers far, it will actually melt. All that melt, when it melts, that water is collected by the seller, option seller, right? They easily make money, right? If I say that, I give you a couple of ice cubes in a mug, and if I ask you to pass it to the other person who's standing next to you, you can quickly pass it on, and there won't be much, melting issue, right? So that's how the option works. So it's very tricky. Without learning, without understanding option Greeks, do not get into option trading, okay? And this video is for people who know options, okay, who know option Greeks, only to them. If somebody is new to the market, I would not recommend you guys to do option trading, okay? Stick to cash trading, wherein you can actually do it in equity, right? For example, yesterday I was talking about this particular stock, where I wanted to actually enter. I actually made a loss in this. If you watch my previous video, I made 3,500 loss in this, because I entered here, it retraced, and I got out. But eventually it went up. It gave about 4.5%. That's with, even with one lot, you could have made nearly 20,000 rupees in this, right? But I made 3,500 loss, because I don't want to stay in any particular trade which reverses because of theta decay. That's the reason I got out. If in case, if I would have taken a trade in equity cash, I would have stayed, because there's no issue of theta decay or anything. You buy it, you can sell it anytime, even after 10 years you can sell it, right? So that's the advantage that you have. And if I would have taken it in cash, and I would have captured 4.5%, right? So this is how it actually works. And this week, we had very good breakouts from many stocks, because the ICICI Prudential, this gave about, sorry, 1 second. This gave about 8.5% in 4 days, right? This is the kind of moves that we are able to see lately. That is purely because Nifty did really well, right? Nifty is doing really well. If you see here, if I go to a larger time frame, 1 second. For some reason, okay, this is Gift Nifty. Okay, if you see here, the Nifty is not falling. All this while, any stock that you enter, it was giving you losses because the Nifty was falling. Okay, that is the reason. Now the Nifty is trying to go up. Okay, it's bouncing. I don't know till where it will go and take a resistance. I have no clue. Nobody has any clue. They will only talk about this level, that level. If it happens, happens. If it doesn't happen, they'll give some other reason, and they'll give just reasons. Okay, nobody knows where it will go stop, because FII selling is still happening. That is because of profit booking. Okay, I'll explain you why FIIs are selling. Okay, if you guys remember, this is the COVID crash, correct? COVID crash. This was the bottom. Okay, and if you guys notice here, the bottom was 7,496. That is 7,500. And where's the price right now? 24,176. So how many times did the Nifty grow in last 6 years? Any clue? More than 3x, correct? 7,500 is 15,000. If you put another 7,500, it's 22,500. It's more than 22,500, right? It is now at 24,016. So people, whoever had bought here or somewhere here, FIIs, they're actually exiting, because they're booking profits, because this is huge profits that they're seeing. And people are giving a lot of information, like that is happening, this is happening, it's going to crash. Yeah, it might crash for some geopolitical reasons, I'm not saying no, but all the selling that you guys are seeing is just profit booking. That's what Nirmala Sitharaman is also saying, but people are giving many other reasons. No, it is not like that. It is just a profit booking. When you have made a lot of money, you want to actually book some profits, right? You want to take money home, right? That's what's happening. Okay, don't worry, guys. Market is doing really good at the moment. At the moment, I don't see any bad sentiment. Okay. We'll see. I think it's this is just a retracement. If you see here, let me okay, here, see, it broke out. Okay, on 6th it broke out. Now it is taking a retracement. It will come here, it will take a support, and then it will bounce. It will bounce, or it might go further here till here and then bounce, but I don't, till it actually breaks this trend line. No, I'm not worried at all. If it breaks, it might come till here to this trend line, right, to 22,500 or till 22,200. So till then, you don't have to panic. Things are looking positive only, and that is the reason why FNO stocks are like giving crazy returns on a single day. Yeah, look at this: 10%, 6%, 4%, all this, right? If you see, Nifty 750 stocks, this 16% and 11%. So this is one of the stock that I traded. Not exactly traded. I actually, one of my friend, wanted to actually invest. He invested in this. So that was on 50. He actually invested. It came down, and then this was the stop loss. You see here, this was the stop loss. This line. Then bounced. How much it gave? It gave about 16, almost 17% in just 2 days. 17%. This is how the small cap stock perform, right? Yeah. So this stock is doing good now. Now don't. I would recommend not to get into this. It's already given good, gain. It will fall. Okay. I don't consider this as an opportunity. Enter again. Okay. It will fall. So this is how I actually track stocks, and I actually trade in stock market. This episode, I think you can learn a lot of things from the first video and this video. Like yesterday's video was, the previous video was really informational, because I shared almost everything over there what you need. Okay, and people charge money for that, right? Even I charge, when I teach people, even I charge, but not like bomb, like 70,000, 50,000, right? If you want to learn, you can join my group. It is in the description. All you need to do is get in, and then one of my team member will actually reach out, and will actually share all the information, right? In stock market, you just have to concentrate and focus on price, nothing else. And you guys would have understood by now that I don't use any indicators. Without indicators, you guys are able to see here how things are moving, right? So this week we had about 54 stocks which actually gave really nice breakouts. Next week I'll make another video. Okay, I'll try to make multiple videos during the week, so that you guys can understand better. So for today, this is it. Thank you so much for the support with the previous video. I expect, or I request you guys to actually comment what exactly you are looking for in the video, so that I'll understand what to actually make and publish. So please like this video, share this video, and please comment, and please support. Thank you so much, guys.